when I look at the clinical notes, de-identified that doctors are writing that says, Terry's reporting with pain in his left knee. He's been, it's been there for 3 months and now he's worried about his hamstring, whatever they're writing there in those clinical notes or in those images or in that genetic test. I mean, those are I believe that's unbiased medical facts. But the coding of medical records into the claims are a byproduct of the medical record. There's bias there. I just think, I think all parties try and, operate with integrity, but there's plenty, there's humans here that, when we say, when a payer says we pay more for X instead of Y, the payer's trying to get the claim changed to Y and the provider's trying to make the claim say X. And I think that's this whole why revenue cycle management is such a hard problem. But the clinical notes, the images, the genetic tests, the lab tests, these are medical facts. And none of those are in claims. The lab test results are not in the claim. The clinical notes are not in the claim. The images are not in the claim. The genetic test is not in the claim. And in that rich clinical data, I think there's just incredible insights on how to take care of our communities and take care of each of us.